by Karuna, it was just a prima facie finding that
that
an incident appeared to have occurred and that the party was Justice Ganguly.
Given the fact that Justice Ganguly may well be innocent, but given that there is a prima facie finding against him, he may be innocent, but at the moment, the interim finding against him, a prima facie finding, is against him.
Prima facie means nothing.
We are all people of law. We know the difference between prima facie and
that
prove.
He is on the West Bengal Human Rights Commission, that it is not just any judge, that he is in a position to dispense not just general justice in contract cases, but justice in cases where human rights have been violated.
Okay.
In that case, one is not saying that he should be hanged, as Mr. Tulsi says. One is saying that he must step down from his job
Subhashini Ali,
in the interim until the allegations are proven or not proven. And if any court
attack on integrity is worse than death.
In fact, an innocent man, then he must be reinstated.
Okay, Subhashini Ali, I want you to weigh in on this. Is this sentimentalism?
That's where the balance of convenience lies.
Sentimentalism over the rule of law is what KTS Tulsi says. Karuna Nandi viciously disagrees.
I'm sorry, but people are trying to muddy the waters here. Nobody is asking for him to be convicted without a trial. Nobody is asking for him to be punished without a trial. Nobody is denying him the right to a trial. All that we are saying is that the relationship between the two people has to be considered.
Yes.
This was a Supreme Court judge and a young intern. There's a definite relationship of a power relationship between the two, and that is what the Sexual Harassment Act is all about. After she made her complaints in public in a blog, the Supreme Court took it very seriously. They called her, they examined all the evidence, and they said there is a prima facie case. Certainly the only thing they said to mitigate the circumstances was that when this occurred, the new law had not come into place. That is all they said. Now, this is also something that we should be talking about. Can somebody of that stature get away with something because of this fact of the law not having been there? I mean, are there no moral decisions to be made in cases like this? And now, after this girl has spoken out, there is talk that there are many other complaints that people working in courts have about inappropriate behavior from different quarters. So this is a very serious matter, and if it is covered up in this way, then who is going to speak out in the future? That is always the big question that we want to raise.
Okay, we're almost completely out of time. Last 15 seconds to Sanjay Hegde, closing comment, and then I have to wrap up. Yeah.
No, people are being economical with the facts. There was no video of him running. I don't know where all these facts come from, but be that as it may, all that we are saying is that there should be due process, and even a judge is entitled to justice. So there are allegations. The forum for testing them is a court of law. We cannot have just an affidavit and then other people speaking out saying that the judge must voluntarily jump off a roof. And such things have happened.
Three Supreme Court judges.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we've got all the facts. We've reported them.
I'm sorry.
Yes.